My name is Alan G. Thole. I joined the Navy in May 6th of 1963. I joined and I was discharged on May 6th of 1969. My rank when I got out was a E5. It was an IC-2 SS submarines. After that I went to sub school in New London for 8 weeks. And then once I got through sub school, then I was assigned to the USS Raton, which was at the time was in Hunters Point, California, in the yards being overhauled. That was a diesel submarine. Yep. World War II type. Was built in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Was where it was built. And we were in the yards for a period of. I reported on board first part of March, and I think we left the yards around the first part of April, and then we went down the coast back sea trials, and then we went down to San Diego, and that's where the home port was San Diego. This boat was in the Pacific. We would basically go out on Mondays, we'd play war games, and then come back in on Fridays, and that was pretty much the extent of it. I was assigned to the deck gang at the time, because they had plenty of ice seamen, qualified ice seamen. So I was on a deck gang, plus I had to qualify in submarines to get my dolphins, and so I worked on that. We pretty much painted, did the grunt work of maintenance on the ship, basically, while we were in port there. One interesting story was the one Friday morning, the third class that was in charge of us had told myself and two other guys, to Sam Eder and John Coker, to take all the life jackets, the life raft, anything that had to do with life safety kind of stuff, and check it all out. Make sure it was good, and if it wasn't good, put it aside. And so we did that in the morning, and we pulled out the life raft and pumped it up and went down to have chow and came back out, and we started stowing everything back in its place again, and that was good. And the last thing was to deflate the raft and to put it away. And John Coker said, "Oh no, we got to take it out and we got to float test it." And Sam and I said, "No, I don't think that's part of the program. I don't think we need to do that." And he said, "Oh yeah, we got to do that. We got to do that." So we did. We took it out, and we were out there in the bay, San Diego Bay, floating around. And the executive officer comes up out. He's leaving for the day, for the weekend, and he sees us out there, and he says, "Who are those three idiots out there in that life raft?" So the topside watch told him, and he said, "You tell them guys to get the hell in here right now, and I want to see them down in my quarters down below." So we knew it wasn't going to be good. And but Coker did step up and admit that he was the one that was the instigator of it, and so he got 2 weeks of had to stay on board, and we got our liberty taken away for that weekend. So that was the most exciting thing. And then the orders, the ship was going to go on a Westpac cruise, and I got orders to go to the first half of nuclear power school in Mare Island, California, but I was fairly close to qualifying on subs and getting my dolphins, which meant a difference of $50 a month more if I had my dolphins for a year of nuke school, or not getting it. So I requested from the executive officer that I could ride the boat over to Hawaii, which is our first stop, and I was going to be able to get enough time to get my dolphins. But at the same time, they put me on mess cooking, which was about a 12 to 14 hour day job, and so I didn't get much sleep on the way, 8 days going over to Hawaii, but I did manage to get through my quals. I got my dolphins. Once we got to Hawaii, I went through the ship with a chief and an officer, along with a couple other guys, and we got our dolphins. And so I caught a military hop back, and I went through the first 6 months of nuke school in Mare Island after that.